What's up, my dudes? So, as you may have heard or may not have heard, I do not know, there was a massive outbreak again of coronavirus in Seoul. So what had happened is we went about like 2 weeks without any new cases from the country. And then one man got it, but how he got it is still unknown. They don't, like, there's a secret spreader somewhere. So he got it, but didn't know he had it. And then for the long holiday that we had, it was about 6 days, he went to Seoul and went clubbing in Itaewon and Gangnam, but didn't know he had it. He was asymptomatic. And then the following days, he started to feel really ill. And so he got tested, and he tested positive, and that caused, this was only 3 days ago. That was only 3 days ago. In the 3 days that he got tested, they had to test a bunch of the other club goers because there was about 5,000 people that he had contact with, and then the others had contact with. So his results came out on Tuesday, and then they started testing a bunch of people, and it spread so far in the past 3 or 4 days, it's spread to 100 confirmed people. So Seoul is really, really afraid that it's going to cause another Daegu situation where thousands of people get infected. And what's crazy is 30% of the people that have been tested and that tested positive have been asymptomatic. So the majority of the people don't even have symptoms, so why would they want to get tested? And so Seoul and Gyeonggi made this law rule enforcement that anyone who was in Itaewon, Sincheon, or Gangnam has to be tested for coronavirus regardless of symptoms, because because there's a lot of secret spreaders. And so I was one of those people. For that 4-day holiday, I was there. I was in Yongsan, I was in Sincheon, I was in Gangnam every single day. I didn't go to clubs or anything, but that is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because not everyone who was infected even went to the clubs, actually. Like, some of the people were just in the contact of him down the street, like at a cafe. So now everyone who was there has to get tested, and so I have to get tested today at 2:50 p.m. and it is 11:08. At first they were like, you have to get tested tomorrow, and then I was like, oh, but I can because my boss is gonna kill me if I don't get tested today, because that's a lot of work to miss. So they were like, okay, we'll make an exception for you. And then now I have an appointment at 2:50. And so in 3 hours, I will let you know how that goes. And hopefully I can record, because I'm trying to record the whole situation. And I know she said it was totally packed already, because now with that enforcement, everyone's getting tested. And all the foreign teachers are getting tested. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of people, but I will try to, and I will definitely film what it looks like, because I know there's outdoor booths as well, and so I'm going to test or record what that looks like. And then I'm going to ask if I can record them putting the thing up my nose, because I think that'll be interesting, and I'm also really interested to find out how that even works, but we'll find out. So, in 3 hours, I'll see you at Jamsil Songpa Gu Health Center. Yeah. I find this wildly interesting. So they are setting up tents right now to test people. Ooh, there's more. Sorry, I don't think this is allowed. Oh yeah, I don't think this is allowed at all. Sorry. But anyways, round. What's up? Okay, so I am here now, waiting for the test. They said that ooh, where's good lighting? There's no good lighting. Okay, whatever. They said that my appointment will be in 1 hour, so I'm just kind of hanging out until they let me come in the tent and be tested. There's a long ass list okay, so no one wants to wait in line, so we're all just kind of like meandering around this little garden, which is super cute. But you have to like write your name if you have an appointment, and since I did, I wrote my name, and I was like number 12 an hour before my appointment. So all these people have the same appointment time as me, and I was an hour and a half-ish early, and I was still number 12, and now there's about like 50 people on the list. So there's a crap ton of people being tested today at 2:50 p.m. Yeah, ooh, what if I just kind of film like this and pretend that they're not in the shot? I just find it very interesting that it's a walk-up clinic, but I guess it does make sense because they don't want people that are sick to go into real hospitals. And then also, if we're not sick, which I'm sure I'm not, but if we're not sick, then we could get sick if we're in the hospital, like if we're surrounded by sick people. I hope you guys can hear me, by the way. But anyways, I am gonna get back into the line because I don't want to risk losing my spot and then not having the test. So I'll be in there very soon. Also, side note, this is the most amount of young people that I've seen getting tested for anything, which is saying a lot since I went to Arizona State University, the STD capital of the world. And they were doing free STD tests for a week, and there was still not this many people. So all I'm saying is, those clubs were popping. I was not at them, but they were popping. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so I wasn't allowed to film, but oh my god. That feeling of having a giant Q-tip stabbed like up your nose so far back, you can literally feel it on your eyeball. Oh my god. It was so uncomfortable. And then I just started laughing because it was the most uncomfortable I've ever been. And oh my god, I started crying like because it just felt weird. First she stuck it up my right nostril, and then and it felt so weird, and then apparently she couldn't get it right or something, so she stuck it up the other one, and then I really felt it on my brain, and I was like, oh my god, this is the weirdest thing ever. And I laughed, and then I started crying. Oh my god, it feels so weird. Ow, I can still feel it. And then the mouth one wasn't bad at all. Oh my god. But yeah, the test here is free if you call the center and let them know that you need to be tested. If you go to a health center on your own, then you have to pay 160,000 won, which is about 150 US dollars. Still much cheaper than the US. But for those that went to Sinchon, oh my god, my nose, Sinchon, Gangnam, or Itaewon, the test is free at these walk-up clinics. Oh my god. I don't know, I don't like how my nose feels. It feels really weird. I don't like this. But yeah, you're not allowed to, after the test, you're not allowed to get in a taxi, or go anywhere. You have to go straight home and then stay home. So, and then you get the results back the following day. So I should hear back tomorrow. Oh my god. She said no taxi, but there was this girl that literally got into a taxi right after, and I was like, oh, you little dirty cheater. But then again, if that was a foreigner, ooh, there would be a lot of screams from rooftops. Foreigner breaking quarantine. Oh my god, my nose. But yeah, so probably fine. but I'll get back results tomorrow. And yeah, oh my God. That was a feeling, if I've ever felt a feeling before. Alright, my dudes, just as a final update, I have just gotten home from the Seongpa testing clinic. It's a walk-up, pop-up testing clinic. Just got back. It takes 2 hours to walk there, so I am freaking beat. But I did come home to the last thing that I ordered online, which was a durian. Look how beautiful she is. She is literally gorgeous. Oh my God, I missed durian because I used to eat it all the time in China, and it's too expensive here. But I found this bad boy. She's beautiful. For only 30,000 yuan, which is roughly the same as what I used to get them in China for. But anyways, after the test, you're told to go straight home, which I did. Takes me 2 hours, but hey, that's the only way to do it. And then you have to stay there. I get my results tomorrow. So then I have to call them and see what the next steps are. If obviously I think it's going to be negative, and if it's negative, then I'm going to ask them if I'm good to leave immediately, or do I need to stay home for a couple other days? Like, what are they going to require me to do? I will ask them. But yeah, so testing is free in Korea. It's so quick. Like, it only took so long to get in. Like, once you get in, you just fill out a form which says, like, where were you? Just like a brief overview of where you were, and then ask for your phone number and your name and your address, and that's it. Then you wait. Then you go into a box. There are two. Honestly, they look like porta potties. So you walk into this porta potty, and it's really small, but then when you get inside, I swear to God, it's like, out of the box, out of the box, out of the box, because it's freaking enormous on the inside. And then there's your side, and then the tester person's side, and the tester person is behind this plastic bubble, and then they stick their arms through the plastic, and through the plastic is, oh, the sun's going down, is some handy-dandy gloves, and then they have this huge Q-tip. It's super long, and they're like, okay, take your mask off, and you take your mask off. Mask off, fucking mask off. And you take your mask off, and then they're like, look up, and you're like, okay. And then they do a little shovey-shove, and if it doesn't work, they take it out and do a little shovey-shove until they get some, like, oh my God, some sort of like mucus or something out of your brain. I don't know, but I started crying and I started laughing, and I was like, that just feels so weird, and why am I crying? And then after she takes another one, like maybe she flipped it, I don't know, because I was crying, I couldn't see, but she gets another Q-tip, what the fuck, and then like gets it on your mouth so that you can get like saliva, and then she puts it in a jar, and then you have to leave, and then you throw away the gloves that they made you put on, and then they give you your quarantine notice, which tells you all the steps and all the precautions you need to take, and it's all in Korean, so that's good. Hopefully Google Translate helps me out. But yeah, super smooth process. Tons of young ass people there, like 18, 19, in their 20s. There were no like elderly in line. It was just the young people because of the clubs. And not even the clubs, it's like now it's mandatory even if you were in the area to get tested. So a bunch of them are just like me, like, oh, I went to a cafe in Sinchon. Oh, well, you were in Sinchon, so you gotta go get tested. Like, all my friends that work in public schools had to get tested that went to Seoul. Like, my friends in Jeollanam-do, they had to get tested. And then my friends in Gyeonggi-do province all had to be tested if they were in the area as well. So I was one of them. And yeah, pretty much it's a giant mess. And it's stupid though, because like foreigners are getting a lot of hate for this. They're like, foreign people are the enemies, they're bringing diseases. But it's like, the original guy, the original two cluster people, cluster starters, were Korean. So maybe stop blaming us. We're not doing anything. We're trying to get our words out, but we can't because we don't speak the language. Please just believe us. Yeah. So, yeah. I'll update y'all on Instagram, Megan the Vegan, and maybe this. If I have to do a longer quarantine, then I'll update you on YouTubes. On the YouTubes. Ew. I shouldn't have said that word. Yes. So, I'll let you know my results. But for now, bye. Stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands. Wash your friggin' hands. Wear a mask. Take off your clothes right when you get home and put them in your cabinet or something so you don't take in your nasties. Don't wear your shoes in the house. I'm talking to you, America. Don't wear your shoes in the house. It's nasty. It's nasty. You're walking in people's spit, you're walking in pee, you're walking in poop. You don't know what's on there, and then you bring it into your house. That is gross. Don't bring your shoes in your house. And also take off your socks because... And if you are wearing slippers, then take off your socks. That's not a very Western thing, but still. Yes. Okay. See you later. Wish me luck.